Hello everyone, and welcome to another Gamereactor quick look video. I'm here with Dóri, and today we are taking a look at something a bit special, which is the Z170A gaming M9 motherboard, which comes from MSI, and they've set it up in this showcase form factor in order to showcase all of the various components that are in the new M9 motherboard, which is a pretty powerful thing. Dóri, you've been taking a look at it and been running some tests.
Yep.
Guide us through what we're looking at here.
Yes, so this isn't quite a review because I haven't had enough time to actually put this through its paces, but I have taken a quick look at it, and actually, if you cut to the feed from the computer right now, I'm going to start a benchmark.
Yeah, let's see what the thing can do.
Right now.
Cut!
So yeah, we have it here. Oh, the aspect ratio looks a bit off on the stream. But
no.
Anyway, we're going to run a little benchmark here from 3D Mark. We're doing the Fire Strike, which is meant for... Here we go. So, okay, back to us. So what we're talking about right here is the Z170A gaming M9 motherboard and the GTX980Ti gaming graphics card. And this is the top of the line from MSI.
Yeah.
This is like, you know, for all the marbles.
So just to reiterate again, if you are thinking about buying a new gaming rig, all these components that are on display here can be put into a traditional gaming cabinet from MSI. It's just about showcasing you how they work in tandem with each other.
Yeah, this is just a little display model.
It's a display model.
So you can see them in action. But
yeah, so this is the cream of the crop of what MSI has to offer. How much does this come to in terms of pricing? Do we know?
Actually, I have it here, yes. I've got my cheat sheet here. So the Z170A gaming M9 motherboard comes to around $400, which is around 2,950 Danish.
Yeah.
Since we're in Denmark.
All right, yeah.
The GTX GeForce 980 Ti gaming 6G is about $669, around 5,600 Danish.
Yeah, so we've hit $1,000. So it is a pretty, at least if you come up in like European pricing models, this is a pretty expensive rig to be had.
But what you are getting for the money is, like I said, MSI has been doing a lot of great peripheral, really nice hardware, and this is where they're, you know, trying to knock it out of the park in terms of well, performance.
Yeah.
This motherboard, I got my cheat sheet here.
Yeah, please use the cheat sheet.
So, of course, it uses DDR4 memory, the motherboard.
Yeah.
It has a Wi-Fi from Killer, which basically means that you can set it to, like if you're online gaming and you also have Skype, you can set a limit on how much bandwidth Skype can drag out. So you So you always should have, you know, the best possible ping in your gaming and stuff like that.
It's also water cooled, right?
Yes. Right now we have actually, let's go to the close up.
A little Cooler Master thing here.
Yeah. So we
cut to the close up.
Yes. So we have it water cooled.
Yeah, the tubes running.
It's like a hybrid because we also have fans underneath.
There's also fans there. Yeah. So you'll have both.
Yeah. And you can see over here it has Type C USB 3.1.
Ooh.
And it has a very, very nice sound card. This is one of the best sound cards.
Yeah.
You can get on a motherboard.
But actually putting this into the regular cabinet and expecting to pay around $1,000, which usually in European pricing is around, what, 10, 12,000 Danish kroner, you are getting a lot for your dough, I have to say.
Yeah.
And usually when thinking about...
First of all, you have to find a cabinet that this huge motherboard fits in.
We don't actually know the size of the measurements of the cabinets that they're putting it in.
No.
This is just a display model of what you can get from MSI, what they can put in your machine. So also, I think we should touch briefly upon, there's some pretty cool an SSD hard drive in 128 gigabytes, but pretty fast one as well. So that every type of component is high end, and especially now you're taking a close up at the GTX 980 Ti, which is a fantastic and humongous thing to behold. It is amazing when they first showed off the Titan card, NVIDIA did, when there was like, this is how big it can be, and people were like, graphics card can't be that huge.
Yeah.
I mean, now they are.
And now they're
bigger.
even bigger.
Yeah, even
but this
bigger.
has the Twin Frosser 5
Yeah.
cooling, which is these two fans that have very specific blades that run down the air down onto the heat pipes.
Yeah.
And they work independently. So for very silent usage during low load, and then as soon as it, the
peaks,
the GPU starts picking up, it starts one fan, and then if it needs more, it starts the other fan.
Yeah, pretty clever.
So it can get loud. Right now, I can't really hear anything.
Well,
But the thing is that it both in power consumption and noise ratio, it is as low as possible because the fans, smartly turn on and off when needed.
And also,
It should be said, both of these, in line with MSI's design philosophy, are made for overclocking. It's built in. There's a one-button overclocking for the motherboard.
Yeah.
And there's also a huge software suite for both.
Yeah.
And that's within the warranty. Normally, like when you get items and you start
you're
overclocking them, you're kind of on your own. But this
waiving
is
the warranty.
built in, and it's in the warranty, and
That's cool.
they have their own tools to do it.
Especially considering that people who buy this type of hardware usually is the type of people that want to experiment with it as soon as they install it. So overclocking is sort of a natural experimenting way of going about your new hardware. So I think it's nice and neat that it is built in, that it's purposely built to be overclocked.
And also, I like the reference here. With overclocking, it goes up to 11.
Yes, the good old Spinal Tap reference. Never fails to pick at the heartstrings. Also, we should note that we've run a variety of benchmark tests, and even though it is it's cool, but it's a bit clumsy set up in the showcase model. It's never, I think, it's never been noisy.
No, not at all. Especially that's also
it's
with
never been warm.
the water cooling.
Yeah, of course. So you don't have like 4 spinning fans who completely.
Yeah. Both of these they have like military grade.
Like carbon
components
fiber,
in them, capacitors, and they both have a metal backplate.
Yeah.
That's really good for heat distribution.
Yeah. Also, it's air cooled when it's not in a cabinet.
Yeah, the PSI ports are like hardcore, so that you can actually hang a Titan on them, even 2, and SLI them together.
Oh, really? Just like this, popping them in?
No, they pop in.
Yeah, pop in. Yeah, like that's pretty damn nifty. It's like it's one of those things. Usually, when you get talking about it, you start thinking about that price, and you think, oh well, it's a steep price, but you're really getting a lot of thing for your money, because usually when you talk about building your gaming rig from scratch, you are in that price range.
Yeah,
anyway.
I mean, if you're going to go all out, this
about
is
$1,000, $1,200. Yeah,
this is the place to look.
And this is custom built for you.
Let's go on into the results of the benchmark that I was running.
Yes, that's what we got here. Yeah, so 93% of all results. That's pretty
better than 93% of all results.
Yeah.
It should be said the processor that we're using is an i5 660K water cooled.
And the K the letter K is one that sort of references the overclocking, right?
Yeah, open up to overclocking.
But it is a 6 series quad core 1, so and that's one that MSI puts in as like a bespoke.
And you can see the benchmarks that they put up here, like the gaming PC, the Oculus Rift recommended specs.
9,271.
And this is VR ready, also, by the way.
Oh, NVIDIA put that slap bang on it. If you're unaware of that, it is a set of component criteria that NVIDIA have put together in order to put like a sticker on your machine when you buy it. This can run Oculus VR. And as you can see, like comparing gaming PC with Oculus Rift recommended specs contra this, then you would be very VR ready. One would also say that you have to put the price of the Oculus VR on top of it. But still, it's not as expensive as many people had feared, that this machine can run it and more. Like, and it's not, I wouldn't consider it to be like a tower of cost.
But as you can see also there, it's not quite hitting the specs of what you would call a 4K gaming PC.
Oh, right, yeah, this is well below. Yeah.
But I mean, for a proper 4K game PC,
what would
you would be able to play some games in 4K with this, no doubt, but not in Ultra. This can run everything in Ultra on 1080p.
Okay.
And like laugh and smoke it.
So we're looking at this here, and we're looking at the specs. If one would consider buying this, but want to use 4K as well, what kind of components would they need to upgrade in order to get there?
I mean,
In order to get the last 3,000 points you need for a 4K gaming PC.
yeah, another Titan.
Another Titan,
and
yeah, you need
SLI
two,
together, and then you're
and then you're
then
set.
you're pretty much.
So you can still use this as a pretty good like base in order to build your rig on,
Oh,
and then
this,
upgrading. Yeah.
This within a cabinet is a top of the line gaming PC.
Yeah. And then you
There's
get
no-
that, and you get that with a warranty with all the components in the same time. So I think that's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good.
And it has, like I said, a really good sound card. It has all these all the LEDs that you can control with software. It's Steel Series certified and enabled. So and you can set up like quick commands on your keyboard. Go directly into BIOS by pressing a button. Mess around with it and other stuff. So this is it's very open to tinkering.
You can buy it in this showcase model as well and pay extra for it. Why you would is another question entirely. But you can if you sit there and you watch you watch this video and you think, oh, it's really cool. I want to show my friends all my components. Maybe my friends won't be my friends anymore after that. But if you want to, you can get it. I think it's about a couple of $100 to get it. Like how you would clean it, I don't know. But I think it's pretty at least important to say that if you fell in love with this design, you can have that.
Yeah.
But again, we would of course recommend putting it in a traditional cabinet.
Yeah, better airflow.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah,
that's I guess everything we want to say
The
about the
Z170A.
Z170A gaming M9.
Purchasable
and the,
right now. You can buy this right now off MSI's website, and of course, as it is with every time you build your rig, also from sites like MSI or Newegg or whatever, you can fiddle with the specs yourself. Once you go in, you can choose a variety of different processors, graphics cards. You can get 2 Titans in there, so there's a bunch of opportunities in there. But if you are interested in purchasing this, you need to navigate to MSI's website where it's available right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.